Angela Giles here. Today we're going to talk about the 90-day cycle and how that can bring you huge success in your business. Here's what it's all about. Now, you may have heard of what the 90-day cycle is, so if you have, feel free to watch the rest of this video because I hope I can give you some new insight. If you haven't, let's go, because this truly is the key ingredient, I believe, to creating momentum in your business and keeping it going and building a huge empire. So what it is the 90-day cycle is you start out and you do whatever you need to do, the things you've learned from your upline or not learned from your upline, things you've learned from me and other people out there to market online, to market offline, that are good techniques that actually work today, not things that worked 5 years ago that don't necessarily work today. And it's all about relationship building and planting seeds. It's not about running out there and seeing how many people you can sign up that are going to drop out tomorrow. It's about going out the first day and starting to plant seeds. And you're planting seeds everywhere. And you're building relationships everywhere. I'm not talking about being the best friend of someone. I'm talking about building, relationships, letting people know who you are, asking them about themselves, finding out what their needs are, and planting seeds about your business. And you're out there and you're working hard. And you're working, and you're doing this straight for 90 days straight. And what will happen is, and this is just something that's so true, it doesn't matter whether you're network marketing, direct sales, any insurance, whatever it is, real estate, it can be offline or online, it doesn't matter. But the point is you're working, building relationships, planting seeds with people. You will see the results start to pay off after 90 days. It's just a proven fact that's out there. I was taught this, I want to say 8 or 9 months into the beginning of my marketing career, which was years ago, and I'm not going to reveal my age. You can probably figure it out on some of my Facebook stuff. I put my real age. I shouldn't, because I don't want people to know how old I really am. It makes me feel ancient. But anyways, I'm just teasing, but not really. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is I learned this, when I first started marketing, and I failed so much until I got this concept that, if you start building momentum, it's about building momentum. If you plant seeds for 30 days, you may get some results, and then you're like, gosh, it just didn't quite work like I thought, so you dropped it or you go on to the next thing. Well, guess what? You're going to have to start all over and build momentum again. Plant seeds. You may try it for 45 days, and then you think, oh, well, this doesn't work, so I'm not getting the results I want, so you're going to hop to the next thing. And the same process repeats itself over and over. In fact, here's a little secret that I'm going to tell you. When you plant a seed with someone and they say, oh no, I'm already doing this other thing, or that's great for you, but I've got this other thing, check back with them in 90 days. I'm not saying throw your business in their face, but what you do is you go, hey, what are you up to? How's it going? And what happens is they'll say, oh, that thing didn't work. I'm gonna try something else. Or so my point is people always are dropping out and trying something new every 30, 60, 90 days. So the point here is you need to stick with something and not expect that someone's going to sign up every single day to your business just because you told them about it. What you're doing is you're taking 90-day chunks, you're planting seeds like you're a farmer. In fact, I have someone that I love. She's in my downline. Her name is Patty, and she's always planting seeds. She calls herself Farmer Patty, and her results are amazing just because she's willing to plant seeds. So I always bring up 90 days, because you're going to be planting all these seeds, you're going to be building momentum, you're going to have personal growth in your life, you're changing, you're getting more, your perceived value of yourself is getting higher, you're spreading that attraction magnet out there just because your perceived value is higher. You're going to be more confident, people are going to be, attracted to you. And you'll see as you start planting these seeds and your attraction vibrations go up and people are attracted to you, you'll start to see people calling you up and saying, hey, what was it you're doing again? Or tell me more. Or, hey, what are you doing? I saw you at McDonald's the other day, and I meant to say, hey, and how's that going for you? My business didn't really go well, etc., etc. Now, here's the key. When people start contacting you and wanting to join your business or want more information, and you have them join your business, you need to teach them these techniques, though. You don't want them going off and doing techniques that didn't work before. You want to teach them about building their confidence and about personal growth and attraction marketing and planting seeds and relationship building. You want to teach them. They don't go out and spam their link all over the internet. And just blabble away about business and don't care what the person that they're building the relationship needs, and don't make it about themselves. It's about building relationships with other people and planting seeds, because it doesn't matter how great your business is. If you're not teaching your downline these concepts, then they're going to fail, and then they're going to blame you, and then they're going to blame the business. And you know personally that it wasn't anything you did, but my point is you need to be coaching your team as well. You need to get excited to get those no's, because in 90 days you can go back to them, and I can guarantee you that 90% of them are onto something else. Or they can say, oh, I just never got around to finding the time. So my point is take chunks of 90 days, realize that you're not necessarily going to have all your success right away. It's going to take 90 days. You'll see the results of your labor, the first week, 90 days from there, if that makes sense to you. And what I do is I keep a little box. Well, I used to do this. I don't necessarily do this anymore because I'm more on the computer, but I used to keep a little box, like a little index box with little cards in it, and I would write down the name and any information I had about that person, and I talked to them, and then I put it, it was like a little calendar type thing, and I would put it in the slot 90 days from there. So that morning I would pull it out. I talked to them March 5th, so it would be March, April, May. Yeah, I got to count right. June 5th. I put it in the June 5th slot, so that when June 5th came, I'd pull it up and say, oh, I talked to this one person 90 days ago, so let me talk to them today. Let me give them a call. Let me email them. Or next time I see them, if I'm going to see them at McDonald's or I ran into them here, let me ask them what they're doing and how they're doing. I hope this makes sense to you. You can do it on, in an Excel spreadsheet. You can do it however you want. It doesn't matter. But my point to you is think of your business in 90-day cycles. Don't give up on the 75th day or the 89th day, because it will truly work for you. But don't go throwing your business in people's face. Build a relationship. Find out what their need is. Drop seeds. Tell them how great you're doing, how happy you are, if it's about the product, whatever it is. But just keep it cash. Plant those seeds, build those relationships, go in 90-day cycles, and watch it happen. And make sure as you start sponsoring people, because people will start contacting you, I promise, that you're teaching them these same concepts. You can teach them, though, and then don't get frustrated ever if they're not coachable, because if a person's not coachable, that's not your fault either. So God bless you. I would love to talk to you. I love meeting new people. It's just fun for me, because I want to experience the world. And you know what? I realize now that I'm getting older, I can't experience everything. I can't be in a different culture and a different person. I'm me, and I have my life, which is great, but I like to experience new things. I love meeting people in different cultures, so, or just other people. So, and their experiences are different, and so I get to learn from them about something I may never go through, and then I file that in my mind, and I think, okay, well, if I'm ever in this situation, I know not to do this, or I know to do this, or just whatever. It's just really cool. I just enjoy meeting new people. So call me, contact me, Skype me, anything. My information's out there. I want to hear about your story. I want to hear about you. I want to see what I can do to help you. I've got a ton of videos out there, not just on, relationship building and seed building, but or seed planting, but just, actually the mechanisms of doing this online and offline as well. Make it a great day. I'm Angela Giles. Please rate my videos, so these videos can get out there and help other people that might need this information. Angela K. Giles, Angela S. Giles, Angela Giles, just Google me. All right, talk to you later. Make it a great day.